What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I was a little bit crooked there. I had to fix myself. But anyway, listen, I got a story out of Houston, Texas, where I'm at. Shout out Houston, you know what I'm saying? And it's one of these stories of people stalking. And this particular story I want to show you guys is both upsetting and it's alarming. A lot of younger people now don't understand what boundaries mean. Or, you know, if somebody says no, they don't want to be with you, it means no, they don't want to be with you. I'm going to talk about this man up here. This guy's no longer with us. His name was Osvaldo Casas. May he rest in peace. This guy was a father of a 16-year-old daughter who this young man here, this young monster, Christian Gasca Martinez, age 17, was infatuated with. He wanted her in his life. He wanted to give her all his love like Keith Sweat. But the father wasn't having it. And neither was the 16-year-old girl. This man right here, this young guy, Mr. Martinez, pictured here, 17 years old, shot and killed this man after posting up in front of his house with somebody else after threatening to kill the girl because she refused his advances. Take a look at this story and we'll come back and talk about it.
To you, I'm Cheryl Mercedes. Thank you for being with us. Tonight, a 17-year-old is being charged with murder. He's accused of shooting and killing Osvaldo Casas, a father and husband, outside of his home. Jalissa Garza has more details on the charge he's facing and how the two were connected. Jalissa.
Yeah, Cheryl, 17-year-old Christian Gasca Martinez is being charged with murder, but tonight court documents claim that the teen was also stalking Osvaldo Casas' stepdaughter.
I really hope justice gets served.
Tonight, Osvaldo Casas' family is feeling a bit of relief now that a suspect is in custody and charged. Casas was shot outside his home August 10th. He died in his wife's arms.
I know the arrest isn't going to bring him back, but I'm happy he was arrested.
17-year-old Christian Gasca Martinez now charged with murder. He was set to appear in probable cause court Saturday afternoon. Despite not being there, his charge was still read by a judge.
Mr. Martinez is charged with the first-degree felony offense of murder.
The judge also sharing how Martinez and Casas were connected.
The allegations are that the 17-year-old defendant briefly dated the complaining witness's 16-year-old daughter. The daughter stopped seeing this defendant after the defendant assaulted and unlawfully restrained her. Defendant repeatedly called the daughter until she blocked the defendant's phone number.
Casas' wife, Judith Molina, says Martinez and her daughter never dated.
He was just mad that she didn't want to date him, that she wanted to do nothing with him. So he was stalking our house for days, which I didn't know about.
As the family continues to grieve and wait for their day in court.
So I hope he gets what he deserves, life in prison. He took a life, his life should be for the rest of his life in prison. He shouldn't be let out.
They've welcomed a new member to the family, Casas and Molina's son, born days after they said their goodbyes to Casas.
It was supposed to be a happy moment, but all I could think of is he was supposed to be there with me, and he wasn't.
The judge also said Martinez allegedly posted threats to social media, including pictures holding a gun. His bond was set at $200,000, and he's set to be in court Monday morning. Live tonight downtown, Jalissa Garza, KHOU 11 News.
A judge has set bond for the teenager accused of murdering a girl's stepfather. Investigators say he'd been stalking her for rejecting him. ABC 13's Mo Hyder joins us live with more on what happened inside the courtroom. Mo?
Yeah, Brianna, well, he did waive his right to appear in person, but his attorney was there to represent him. The judge then set the bond at $200,000. $100,000. And while he is behind bars, the family, as you can imagine, is still very much distraught and shaken up in the wake of this tragedy.
Unfortunately, my husband died because of them. They killed him.
Judith Molina is now mourning the loss of her husband, Osvaldo Casas, who investigators say was shot to death near his home on Loper Street in Southeast Houston back on August 10th. Molina was pregnant at the time and tried to save her husband.
And he was so excited for the birth of our baby boy. He was born 13 days later after they killed him that night. So he didn't even get to meet him.
Investigators believe the person responsible for his death is 17-year-old Christian Martinez. According to court reports, he was briefly seeing Casas' stepdaughter before she rejected him. From there, we're being told he stalked her.
The daughter stopped seeing this defendant after the defendant assaulted and unlawfully restrained her. Defendant repeatedly called the daughter until she blocked the defendant's phone number.
The family also showed ABC 13 a call log of dozens of anonymous calls made. Court records also show he was making threats.
Defendant messaged friends, posted on social media about getting payback against the daughter, left a voicemail saying he would shoot up the daughter's crib.
On the morning of Casas' death, police say he went outside to check on a suspicious vehicle. His family believes he was confronting possible vandals. Now they believe one of them was Martinez, who shot and killed the father of three, leaving a family looking for justice.
They took the chance of him dancing with his daughter on her 15th in a few years. The chance to meet the love of his life, his firstborn boy. So I'm like, how? Why?
Mo Hyder, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
Guys, once again, the justice system ain't shit. And is proof of it. $200,000 bond for murder. How? How them people didn't want you messing with them. You threatened them online, got more than enough proof, you's a danger, and they gave you bond. You didn't kill the father, so what, you want to go back and kill the girl? Did you see how this whole thing unfolded? He bothering her. She don't want to deal with him. Father sitting back there. Now he making threats online, showing guns. I'll shoot the crib up. Wind up pulling up around there one day. Now this happened around August 10th. August 10th is when he got killed, but this is leading up to this. He on the Instagram, aka the Monkey Shit Manifesto, putting his business out there, the crime. What do you want to do? All this stuff. Need validation from a bunch of people that ain't got nothing to do with anything. But here you are telling your story and eventually giving proof to your crime. How does he get bond? How does he get anything? How is he even breathing right now? 17 years old, you know better. You know better. We're going to get that out of the head, out of the blue. We're going to get that out in the open right now. This is messed up, y'all. Father being the father. Thought it was vandals out front. Why would he say it was vandals? I think they made some type of noise or something to get him to come outside, get them to come outside or let them know they was out there. He goes out there, gets shot, dies in his wife's arms. Baby on the way. This guy knew it was a baby on the way, but he didn't care. He only cared about his own selfish ambition. So you shot that man because he what? Was a barrier between you and the daughter. Crazy. That's the thing, man. These guns, man, got these kids thinking they can do anything, and it's equivalent to beating somebody up. No, it's not. It's a coward move. You wouldn't have jumped out that car and pressed him. You'd have got fucked up as a grown-ass man. You wouldn't have did that. So it's easy to pull the trigger and drive away. And then, here's another thing that's pissing me off. How come these people get arrested and don't have to show up to court? He didn't go. He refused to come in the courtroom. 17 years old, you just shot somebody's dad? Fuck that. Get your dumb ass up and get in there and face the nation. That's the thing. I don't know where that came from. You showing your face or appearing in court should not be an option after you take somebody's life that had no option. This is craziness. Gonna get my bond. You know how many people out here in Houston right now are out on capital murder charges because they had a bond? They're in the street right now. And it's in other cities too. And nobody needs to change no laws or any type of stipulations with these penalties and stuff like that. If you kill somebody, you don't get no bond and you stay your dumb ass right where you at. and fester in your own damn rotten juices. You cannot sit there and have somebody in front of you that writes these laws and explain to you as a victim of someone of a violent crime or knowing somebody of a violent crime why this person got bond when they threatened to hurt people and killed somebody, carried through the threat. Make it make sense. It's like a lot of these murderous kids out here right now running rampant all over the damn place doing crazy stuff, reckless abandon. But normal people with common sense have to pay for it. And then you hear people say in the background when everybody points and say, well, look, you in charge. Oh, we're working on it. Oh, it's an isolated incident. Oh, the system is the system. Then fix that shit. Fix the damn system because it needs fixing. The mindset of a criminal today is different than somebody that feared jail in the 20s and 30s. Incarceration is different. So should the punishments. I'm going to do something to somebody and then sit. I ain't going in jail. I ain't going to court. I'm going to sit in the room. I'll stay in my cell. I ain't doing. And you got a choice? Mr. Martinez, sir, are you going to go to court today? Today's your arraignment. Are you going to go? Nah, fuck that. I'll chill. Okay, I'll tell him. Hell no. Hell no. Get your goofy ass up and you go sit in there like the rest of them people. Because you deserve it. You earn that. They'll offer him a deal. He'll take it. Won't have to sit up there in trial and be on the stand with the same pressure he put on somebody else to be with him that didn't want to be with him. That's the thing. A man dictates if it's going to be a relationship or not. And what I mean when I say that is, you know, you don't see women coming up to people, hey, you going to be with me. The man is the one looking for the helpmate. You understand what I'm saying? And he ain't even got to that point to where he would need one or want one. Now, I understand he a teenager and he wanted to get in the flow. The girl probably attractive. He was smitten and all this other stuff. But you don't force yourself on somebody. You don't. You don't. This guy's an idiot. And there's a lot more of them out there. I ain't got no leniency for none of them. The punishment should fit the crime. He need to be sniffing the flowers right now. That's word is born. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. By him pulling that trigger on that man, he ruined that whole family. Because the leader of the family is gone. Little boy just born. Won't even get a chance to see his father or know who his father was. Now we got another fatherless child out here that with his upbringing, hopefully he'll be successful in life and not wind up like the one that took the life of his dad. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.